We
Right
are
now.
recording. Welcome,
Right now.
everybody.
Welcome, and sorry it's been so long.
Somebody's
Uh,
been sick.
okay, I will take credit for. I will take blame for
Two
one of the
weeks.
weeks.
2 weeks. The first
And
one you were like, I'm sorry, I
when
forgot.
you,
I was asleep
when,
and tired and sick.
oh,
And then
bull.
the
What
second
about,
time you were.
what about yours?
One time I missed, but two of those were yours.
Yeah, yeah. All
Whatever.
right, let's get to it. We're gonna have to go back. Let's rewind a little bit and go, and we'll cover round one just so that everybody knows what had happened.
Exactly. Talk to
Okay,
me. Talk to me.
round one. Talk to me, Goose. We'll only talk the winners bracket, shall we? We
Yes.
shall.
Don't
All
worry,
right.
Todd. We'll get to your losers bracket at the end. But right now, this is for the adults.
Okay. First up, we had number one get
Oh,
upset by the number 8 seed. Worst to first almost with Chalupa Batman taking down Voldemort. You can talk in a second, Dickie. 261 to 196.
and I believe Jason can correct me if I'm wrong. I think this happened last year. I don't remember who 1 and 8 were, but the same thing happened. Whoever the number 8 seed was knocked off the number one. What I just realized tonight was Voldemort didn't even break 200. He had the lowest score of anybody, yet killed everybody all the other weeks. Now I know one of this was Kaepernick's fault, but boy, talk about flaming out after a great season, Greg. That
Yeah,
was brutal.
but if anybody can sympathize with that, it's
Oh,
you.
I know I can. Believe you me. So shut it. So Chalupa wins. Go to the next bracket, please.
The chump takes down
Chump.
the Braille. Oh, sorry, champ. My eyes are bad. The champ takes down the Braille Bombers in a rematch of last year's Super Bowl. Maddie puts up a fairly decent 326
I'd call that
against the Braille
respectable.
Bombers 253. And you
I
took a
would
sip at
call
the
that
wrong
was. I'm
time.
sorry. I would call that respectable. Absolutely. It was not fun beating up my mother. I didn't like doing it, but when it push came to shove, I had
Then
to
why did
do
you? Then
because
why
I
did you?
had to play the
For
best
the
game I
second
could.
time. For the second time. You did it last
Hey,
year,
I
and then
didn't
now you
ask for
faced
this
it again
matchup. It
and
just
did it
happened.
again.
Anyhow.
Yeah, you could have thrown
Sorry,
it.
Mom, but yes, I did have to beat you. Had a good day. Go on to the
Oh,
next one. Let's move on to
and
this next one.
a much more respectable
Yes.
team. The Champ Crushers crew defeats the Malibu Stacies, who managed to put up a whopper, but just matchup didn't work, like you said. Champ Crushers 337, Malibu Stacies 269.
Yeah,
Heartbreaker.
old Clemens there had the best score of the first round.
I
That was
told you the
impressive
guy
with
turned his whole season around.
337 exactly. And then Stacy's would have beat everybody else in the field except me with her giant score, but she having matched up against the number one score in that first round. That's sometimes how the cookie crumbles, right, Dice? Go
That's
on to the
right.
last box,
Oh,
please.
and a tight
Oh,
one for whom Odell Tolza takes out his second eldest, the Wild Poopas.
yes.
254 and a half to 232 and a half.
This one, yeah, had to have been. I think this was the closest margin here. Yeah,
Yeah, I mean
yeah,
over
yeah.
2 weeks, there's only
That, that
20 points.
that was a real
22.
squeaker that our lady from down under now, because she's in Australia today. Good
Why is she?
day, cat.
What is she doing in Australia?
Following around her surfer boyfriend.
Oh.
Anyhow, she almost got it done with that one, and even though I did try to cry collusion, there were some issues with that. I don't think there was any good. Good tough match, and Jason advanced to round two. Let's not take too much time. Let's move on to round two, unless there's something you
Okay.
want to say about that first round.
No, I was just gonna say I like the fact that all the Devlins are in love.
Yes.
Okay. Next,
Especially
we have
Todd.
round two. Round two. Champ Crushers do not champ crush.
It's
They
over.
fell to the champ 317 and a half, basically, to 253. Matty, going to the dance.
That's right.
I like it.
I personally am shocked at. Well, first, I'm shocked that I even made the playoffs, much less I'm doing as well as I have been.
So are we.
Shut up. But Clemens, that was a tough matchup. And I'll tell you what was killing me was I gambled on Sunday and yanked out. Well, I didn't gamble because some of my guys were injured, but I had to find somebody as a backup. I started somebody by the name of Farrow in San Diego, who was only taking over for Melvin Gordon. And I'm like, last week he got like 13 or 16 or some ungodly number. I thought, hey, if I can just get 10, I'd be happy. And I'm watching all day. Nothing. I'm like, I'm going to lose because this idiot in San Diego. But thankfully, I managed to pull it out. Good game, Clemens. Next one was a little bit closer. Let's go to that.
Ooh, a lot a bit closer. For whom Odell Tolles takes out Chalupa Batman, the Giant Slayer. Couldn't do it twice. 225 to 201.
Time marches on, but not for Odell. Instead, for Mr. Chalupa Batman. It was nip and tuck all the way to the end. There was a glimmer, but it just couldn't get turned in the last one. So that brings up the preview for our final matchup. Let's talk about this.
Oh,
or do you want to
Lord.
go to the other one first, the consolation ladder first?
No, let's just do it right now. We're on
All
the
right.
page.
Hit it.
Okay,
Hit it.
for the Super Bowl, we have, and I hate to say this, but an impressive repeat showing in the final game for the champ, who goes against For Whom Odell Tolles. Now, I'm looking at this. I think you're the underdog going into this. I picked Jason to win. I saw
Wait for it. Shocker. I knew you would. Just like he told me, he's like, oh, will Kevin do it? I'm like, what do you mean? Have you not watched every video where he picks everyone against me every week, no matter what?
All right, but maybe you could do it. Yeah, luck has been on your side all year and all postseason.
Yes,
so
I just roll the dice and throw darts with my eyes closed and who my starting lineup is, you jerk. First of all, I need Mr. Jason to correct this extra point he gets, which he should. He doesn't get an extra point. He doesn't need one. If the projections are right, he's going to wipe the floor with me this week for sure. All I know is Brady's not going to have another crappy week in a row. He's going to rebound against the 4 Jets. That's going to be a tough one. The rest of his lineup, he's like a friggin' murderer's row. He's got Brady, Odell Beckham, Demaryius Thomas, Jimmy Graham, Tyler Lockett, Rawls. Well, Rawls, I don't know. But, I mean, his bench is scary, too. He's got Tavon Austin. Sammy Watkins is on his bench. Sammy friggin' Watkins. He's got Adrian Peterson just to mock me. Even though he did crap last week and fumbled, he could be big. He could be the
why does he have Adrian Peterson? You paid all that money for him.
I dropped him.
Oh, Lord.
I didn't think he'd be back or even worth it. He could come back to haunt me like a bad penny,
it would be great if he started him and he went off. That
I know.
would be
That
poetic
would be the
justice.
biggest thing. I am hurting at running back. I am pulling the biggest, BS every week with my stupid running backs. Right now, I have Ty Montgomery, who thank God ESPN can't consider him both a running back
Ty
and a wide
Montgomery.
receiver. Hey, he had a
This
big
is
week
your
last
starter?
week. And
Oh,
I might
God.
be starting Washington from Detroit. Theo Reddick's back because Theo's still hurt. I am hurting. The rest of my team's got some decent places, but man, my friggin' running backs are a nightmare. So we'll see how that goes.
Okay,
I'm almost done. I am very excited to see how this plays out given the 2-week system. Because so far, I don't think anybody's flip-flop like they had last year. This could be it. I don't know. Tell me. What do you got?
Okay,
we got
well,
like
this
2
is what
minutes and then we'll flip it again.
Okay, well, I don't know if this is going to show up. It looks like it is.
It does.
I just wanted to make my point that I make every year,
Yes.
that all you have to do
Is
is make it to playoffs.
Mhm.
Look at these regular season records for the two in the
Crap and
dance.
crap plus.
7
yes.
and 4 and
Agreed.
6 and 5.
Agreed.
Barely making it. All
Agreed.
you got to do is get there, and it's anybody's ball game. All right.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
How do we do the...
All you have to do is go back to your playoff bracket, and then in the playoff bracket, if you go to the bottom, there should be consolation ladder, and we scroll all the way over to the last one, right?
Okay,
And it's the
round-
punishment due versus your sister. Does your sister even know she's in this?
I don't know.
Well, she's on a flight, and Peaches is going to be sad because Lexi's not going to be there. So
Well, she
please-
lost.
No. This is she may have, but remember how like the first round. Don't get mad. I didn't do this.
I thought we fixed this.
Ask Jason. He's the one that manually does this. We'll have to talk to him offline about that. Hold on. We're going to stop this recording here with your puss and start over again.
All right.
Wait one.